go. Okay. The time is 4:37. This is appeal number 655. I am Helene Daly, and the appellant is Timur Nuralayev.
You got it.
Okay. All right. I'm going to swear you in. Turin?
Sure.
Timur.
Sure.
If you raise your right hand, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give shall be the whole truth concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the whole truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God? Whew!
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And today is the, what?
March 5th.
5th. Okay. All right. Have you sign right here.
Sign right here, okay.
All right. Perfect. All right. Timur, why don't you go ahead and tell me about your property in your appeal.
Sure. So,
where are you located on Mill Plain?
it's not far from Umpqua.
Oh, by Umpqua?
Yes.
Okay.
So not far from Umpqua, yes. So this is where there's a stop sign, and then
Yep.
you go, and then so
Do you go past Umpqua?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's on the right side, you go past Umpqua Road.
Mm-hmm.
On the right. So basically, yeah, so this is like a straight line.
Yeah, I know that little house.
Yeah.
With the arched doorway.
Oh,
yeah.
you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pass it all the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so that road, I know it's been like, you use like 10%.
Mm-hmm.
But that road is really, it's not only the road, so it's everything else. I got my notes. So
Yeah.
So the first thing would be like, the location on site, right?
Uh-huh.
So the home is, the house, approximately like 15 feet from this heavily traveled Mill Plain Road. So the second issue would be like the chronic backyard flooding. So
there's flooding in the backyard?
Flooding, right. So I have a picture. I actually sent the pictures. I have one. I only printed one. But
just to be clear, I want to make sure. So the town has you appraised at $764,200, and you're asking for $525.
$525.
Okay.
Right.
So you brought photos?
Yeah, I sent the photos by email, but also I got one.
Well, that's one of the problems that they didn't. It's not in your file, so I'm glad you brought these.
Okay,
the photos are not
I
here.
have much more. So
okay.
This is the flood. So this is a chronic flooding, pretty much. This happens.
What is this there? What is that?
So this is the back of my yard. This is grass.
Oh.
So this is my house is here. This is
okay.
So it goes up, right?
So the flooding is here with this
right,
ground
pretty much covers. This is the water, right? So
this is all water.
This is all water, right? It goes all the way to like pretty much it's unusable backyard most of the year. So special assets. So what happens is there's a property uphill.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how long have you been here?
Since 2004.
All right. So have you seen a difference since you've been in here because of like new construction or anything in the area?
So the flooding was always there.
Okay.
It actually got worse because, especially. But I went to the neighbor, I complained to the town. The town actually engineering has all of that info. So it's verified.
Did they come out and look at it?
Yes.
And what did they say?
They said, well, you got to talk to the neighbor. Nothing we can do about it. So apparently there's some Brookbend Association, so there's there's a Brookbend. The name of the street is Brookbend.
Brookbend.
Brookbend, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Brookbend over here. It's up the hill. So what they do is they actually have the pipe, the drain pipe, which goes directly into my property from all the property.
The drains from Brookbend?
From Brookbend goes into my property.
Whoa.
So that's why it's pretty much unusable. I got all kinds of problems, because of that.
And then engineering department confirmed that?
They confirmed, yes. So they came in, they confirmed.
That's not right. They should be doing something about that.
Yeah, they said they talked to the owner. Actually, owner from that house came and said, "Oh, it's bad. I'm gonna talk to my neighbors," but so that nothing happened afterwards. Right? So.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, I
Right.
never thought about that. So you back up right there.
Yeah.
So all of that, and
all
this,
of that counts.
and then this area here,
Mm-hmm.
I know these properties here are dipped down lower,
down.
so it's a slope.
Right. It's
Those
a slope.
backyards slope all the way back down to Mill Plain. Yeah.
It's not only the slope problem. They actually do have the drain pipe sticking out of from here. There's
You
a
can
drain.
see it?
I can see it.
Oh wow.
And so the neighbor, I asked neighbor, can you close it, reroute it? They said it's coming from the whole neighborhood. It's not only the slope problem, right? So it's a drain pipe problem. So they said.
How big is the?
It's about this big. It's about this, and I think his pool goes into that, and everything. The whole neighborhood goes into my property. So it's flooding my neighbors as well. So they see the same problem.
So when they drain their pool.
They drain their pool when it rains.
So it's not, let me just understand where the source of it's coming from.
So it's the whole neighborhood. So basically when the water flows.
But it's just like the natural water that's seeping into the ground flows through this, it's an underground pipe.
Yes.
On Brookbend, in the backyard of Brookbend.
Right, I guess
You've never known where that originates?
So the way he explained, the neighbor himself, he explained is basically the drain from all the houses goes into the pipe.
Wow.
From Brookbend, right into. There was a lot of. I lost I got a lot of gray hair because of that problem.
Wow.
It's never been fixed.
Is that causing flooding in your basement?
It's caused moisture, dampness, right? So it's my basement is really damp. I got around 20. I have a picture. You see, that's my basement. I got around this thing 20. There's a little bit of moisture there. So it's not completely.
The drain pipe is probably about 12 inches.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Let me just, yeah.
So that's, it's kind of my backyard, but it's unusable most of the year, unfortunately.
All right, so that would be something we'd have to look at. All right, what else do you have?
So that one, right, external obsolescence. So I got, let me see, I got some of my notes here. So the picture, so then I got then I got the comps, right? So I found actually a little bit more comps.
Oh,
these are all from my neighborhood, yes. So the way I use it is basically I adjust it. Even if you don't adjust it, the price per square footage is a lot higher than mine, which is like $616 per square foot.
Mm-hmm.
With all the adjustments, it's much lower, right? So these are.
This sold for $590. Okay.
Yep. So there you can see the bigger houses. I put some notes, right? So the price per square foot.
Let me see. What is your square footage?
It's the livable area is 1240.
It's tiny, yeah.
And it's tiny. It's very small.
Okay.
I didn't do any capital upgrades, so it's almost like original.
You're only 2 bedrooms, right?
Only 2 bedrooms, right?
And 1 bath.
Yes.
Okay. And let's just see. This might be the closest one, this one on Henderson Road.
Right.
Because that's 1,200 square feet.
Yep, that's the closest one.
Yeah. And, that backs up to the highway.
Right.
Yep.
But not the Mill Plain Road.
No, I know Henderson. I have a new listing on Henderson.
Yep. So these are the comps, right?
Where is this? 5054.
It's
on the other side of the street, right?
Yes. The thing about this house is it's actually the houses more like inland, away from the road.
But that's further back.
set further back.
Yeah.
Mine is like 15 feet. It's almost like on the road, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why they build it like that, but anyway, that was done when I was buying. It's a nice house. Other than these complaints, otherwise, I like the house. So, yeah.
I would say these two. Yeah.
So I have another big problem there.
Oh, okay.
Septic. So I still have septic.
Oh,
so
you do?
Yes.
Why?
That's why I bought the house. That's why I didn't even know.
Where's your leaching field? In the back there?
It's in the back. It's close to the garage. So all the smell and
So wait. So now you have all that water draining into where the leaching fields are?
Maybe. So probably it goes into there as well. I'm not
because
exactly sure.
How big is your lot? Your lot is a third of an acre.
Yeah. Which is mostly unusable.
Yeah.
And that's another.
Do you have wooded area in the back that's part of your acreage, like goes uphill?
No, it's neighbors. It belongs to neighbors.
Oh, okay.
That was the thing that you saw in the picture. So it goes all the way. So you see the trees. This is all like neighbors.
Where is the pipe? The pipe is right.
The pipe is somewhere there. Yeah.
Pipe.
Yeah.
Okay.
There. So that's where the pipe is. So the septic obviously is on this side. It comes from the house on the other side.
So from this picture in the back, where's the septic?
So
where's the septic tank?
The tank is. I think it's somewhere here.
Over here.
Yep.
Well, don't you have it pumped?
I gotta do it because it smelled and I gotta clean it out. Yep.
You're gonna have somebody else do it? You're gonna.
Of course, no, I'm not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna
well, once you do that,
how...
you'll know where that is.
Yes.
But
I see when the snow melts, I actually see where it melts because we use the water.
Right.
So I know where it is. So here I'm really worried. The cars on the drive. So.
Wow.
So that's another big problem. And I've asked for estimates. I got to read out all the pipes. It's like $20,000 a month, So that's another.
I wonder why the owners never connected to sewers.
That they do. They actually connected. There's one small part of the house goes into the sewer into the town, but most of the house is like split. It's really stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's only small. So I'm paying for sewer, but I'm basically almost not using it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you say it's split. Like, what part of the house is going to sewer?
The toilet.
And what about like your washing machine and showers and all that?
Everything goes to the sewer. The septic.
So the sewer is only toilets?
Yes.
It's only your waste. Okay. Wow. That's bizarre.
It is.
But you already have. Why couldn't you just connect? You've got the sewer right there. Why couldn't you just connect it?
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, the pipe. The thing is, that thing is on the other side of the house. The sewer. That's all. The pipes is against the wall. So it has to go across the basement. I guess I don't know. That would be. I would ask them now.
Wow.
I don't know if I.
And then, in order to do that, it would cost how much?
$20,000 at least.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you got that quote?
I've got multiple quotes. I don't have it written, but I got the verbal. It's not cheap.
Wow.
So if I do not want the pipe go through my house, right? They have to dig. So they have to dig around and bring it to the sewer, right?
Yeah.
So the digging is going to be a lot more than $20,000.
Wow. All right. Well, you've got a few hardships here, that's for sure.
Right.
Sure. Anything else you need to tell me?
Let me see. I think I got. I told you the basic ones. The highway, I told you, of course, the main ones are the flooding and the septic, right? So and of course, my house has not, it's mostly original. I did cosmetic changes, so there's not a lot of.
What's your, and your kitchen is.
It's still original, mostly cosmetic. I actually have a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. I changed the vinyl was horrible. I put another vinyl in.
All right.
And
then, now what is this? Verified town says. Is this something? Oh, okay. Have that Adelaide. Was that on your other list? Adelaide. Yeah, that's. I wouldn't use Adelaide.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't.
But why is that a different list here than the other one you gave?
Well, because I think it was sold before. I think it was the outside of the range that they wanted. Then when I noticed that, I changed it. I think the sale date was.
Yeah, we can't use that. It's not the same.
Even neighborhood, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I changed it. But yeah, whatever I give you, you could use that as a count.
And then 1906, that's sold for $960, so you don't really want to use that either.
But what about the square footage, though, right?
I know, but that's a big drop between what you're asking for,
right.
525 and 960. I would, and you know what? I think I know that house. That was all fixed up. It was an antique. It was all fixed up.
That's right. Because my house is not fixed up. So.
Yeah, I would say the two comps that are best for you in this group are 51 Henderson and 1054 Milton Road. Yeah, I wouldn't even.
And all of them have sewers, right? I think I'm the only one that has septic.
All right.
And they don't have flooding problems like I do.
So your 525 is pretty much based on
all the factors, right?
From a comp standpoint, is based on the
square footage
sold those two that sold for 590 and 585.
Right.
And then you add in your other hardships, the sewer and the flooding.
And the flooding.
Okay. All right. Good. You did your homework. Thank you.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So we will meet. We're hearing all the appeals now. We have 911 appeals.
Oh, boy.
We probably will get to our deliberation sometime around the third week of March, and then we vote together as a board. I'll be presenting your appeal to the board.
Thank you.
And then we will vote, and you'll hear from the town after that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I wish you lots of luck. And if you're not satisfied with the results of the vote, you can always go to Superior Court. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but we'll do the best we can for you. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Right,
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
For listening, for taking your time.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
All right, hopefully.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, the time is 5:51. This is appeal number 663. I am Helene Daly, and I'm meeting with the appellant, Roy. Oh, no, Damian Roy.
Damian
Roy. Yeah, okay. And the address is 222 South Street. So, Damian, I'm going to swear you in. If you'll raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, and then if you'll just sign here. Perfect. I was just looking over your file, and I see you, so the town has you at $2,159,434, right? Actually, that's probably, did you get another reduction from Tyler? Because I see here, got two different numbers. Here it's $2,159,191.
That's what I have in my table here. And
Okay.
then here I have 2,159,434. I mean, it's about the same thing. It's weird.
Yeah, well, I'm going to cross this out because this is what it has here.
Okay.
159,181. They're making mistakes.
No. I got this today from Vision appraisal, and that's the number you gave me, 2159.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
434.
Yeah.
So 434 is the number.
Oh, wait a minute, no.
No?
191, that's the number.
Yeah, my mistake.
That's
I
okay.
mixed up asset value and appraised value.
So, you have two comps, right? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So, I see you bought in 2018, the 935, house is 8 years old, and 3392 square feet. You have two comps, one on your street that's sold in the base valuation year for 1.8, correct?
Yep.
Similar square footage, just a little bit higher. 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. They have a pool too.
Yep.
And
Colonial, it's the same type of house.
what's that?
Colonial.
Yeah, exactly. Similar, a very similar look.
Yep.
And then the one on Rita, that's 189, but that's only 2658 square feet. So maybe not the
So
greatest.
it's a bit smaller. The lot is the same size, and it's a brand new house. It was just built in 2025, so that's why I brought it up. Because it was built as a brand new house, which typically, they pay for like 10%.
Yeah, that's a good point.
10%, 15% premium over,
what about the South Street house? When was that?
So
was that built? The 109. When was that
so
built?
if you look at this, it's going to tell you it was built in like 1948, but it was totally renovated in 2007.
So 2008 was the
renovation.
2008.
If you look at the fifth card, you see the permit for the expansion renovation 2008.
Any other comps that you have?
No, that's the only two sales that were like on my street, or 50 for Rita is, I don't know if you're familiar. This is my house.
Yeah.
This is 109. This is Rita. So I mean, they are already
right. Any on Flora? Any on Bonnie? Any on Lee Drive?
No sales from the exact same timeline in 2025.
In 2025, yeah.
What I did as well, and I don't know if it's valid, but I looked at the land valuation on my street. And, land is like 50%, 60% of the total value, right?
Yeah.
So my house lot is 10,000 square feet, or 10,160, and the valuation is 1 million, about 1 million. My neighbor, 206 South Street, so it's the next door. His lot is more than twice the size of mine, 110% bigger. It's 21,000 square feet. The valuation is only 19% higher. So you see those numbers. And then I started to look at, all the lots on my street. All those lots are 50%, 60% bigger. The valuation is only like 9%, 10% bigger. So I don't know if it plays a role as well, but I'm like,
well, hey, you know what we're saying? Throw everything at it and
twice the size, and it's because lot is, on both streets, having such a big lot, it has value compared to my lot, which is relatively small.
Yeah, and let's see, you are quarter of an acre.
Yeah, 10,000 square feet.
Yeah. And so the other guy is like over half an acre, right?
Yeah. Twice the size. More than twice.
Yeah. All right.
So I thought it was interesting as well, just to
Yeah.
show some kind of discrepancies into how lands are. Thank you.
I'm just writing notes here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so anything else?
No.
Okay. All right, well, you have a couple of comps here. I think your best one is the 109 South Street. And that's older. That's 2008. Yours is 2018, right?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. That's right. It's older.
But, they've got you over $2 million. And right now, that's what new construction is going for. Or or not. I mean, there are a number of houses that in that 2 million plus range that we're not selling, in that side of town. So, because I know, because I sell real estate.
Oh, you do, okay.
Yeah. So, that price is really, in my mind, comparing you to new construction prices. So we're going to talk about that and how your house factors into that, being an 8-year-old house. All right, so you did your homework and you've got that analysis on the land, so that's good. That may help too.
I mean, I have a few other houses on my street that are very similar to mine in, Colonial and stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's appraised lower, but I didn't want to bring that and starting to compare, It's not a sale, it's really just.
I know, but I will tell you, there are so many discrepancies across the board right now that I'm saying throw everything you can at it. So, I mean, if you wanted to add something to this and say, look, I've got, if there are other houses on your street, which I think there are.
Yeah.
A lot of newer construction on South Street. If you found a couple of other houses
I do. It's not just sale, it's just.
Send it to me.
Okay.
Send it to me.
I will do that.
All right. I'd rather you send it to me, and then I'll get it to the file.
Okay.
And
Thank you very much.
Yeah, because it's like one card or two.
Thank you. So are you saying 188 Anderson Street?
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. Why? Are you somebody you know?
No, but
that?
I don't know. It popped up on my
Oh,
social or something, and I looked at it.
Yeah. It's a sweet little house. It's got like 30 showings already. It's crazy.
Already?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it looks.
But I you know what? I'm telling you, I use that approach with my own appeal. I'm appealing as well. So not only just solds, but there are neighborhoods with like-minded houses that one will go up 59%, the other one's going up 90%, and it makes no sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I would.
Okay, I would say. I mean,
I would definitely look at it. Okay, and just email that to me, and I'll get it to the file, and we'll see what we can do. So we are listening to 911 appeals, and we should start deliberations probably sometime around the third week of March, and then I'll be presenting your file to the board, your case to the board, and then we'll vote on it, and you'll hear directly from the assessor's office.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, it was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so I'll hear back from you, and you'll get me more information.
Perfect.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Bye now.
Okay, bye-bye. Okay, the time is 6:31. This is appeal number 665. I am Helene Daly, and this is the appeal for 254 Hawthorne Drive. The name is Donna Probst.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Donna, I'm going to swear you in.
Okay.
If you will raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the information you are about to give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Okay. We'll just sign X. So I was just zooming in on your polls.
Oh, okay.
I often drive up and down Easton Turnpike, and I said to my daughter, who has I think the preschool teacher or somebody, one of the kids' teachers had a house right on Easton Turnpike with the pole, like right there. I was like, oh my gosh, what they've done to people is just horrendous.
It was horrible,
Horrendous.
Yeah. 2024 it was, yeah. They dug up our yard. Our poles we have one single pole to the right, and they put two in the center.
I know. Well, I just.
They couldn't even.
There you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, a giant, antelope or something in the backyard.
Then the bases of them are like almost like 12 feet long.
The platforms are
they're
horrible.
platforms that are bigger than the size of this room.
So, yeah, that's, been provided the reason, yeah.
And how far away from your house is that?
Well, the easement is about 7,100 square feet, so I would say maybe,
Maybe like-
75 feet away?
Yeah, it's about 75 feet away.
Yeah, probably,
From,
yeah.
like the back door.
So between you, your house, and those poles, what do you see? Is there nothing blocking it? It's just
Nothing blocking it, yeah, they took down one last tree, we had one tree that was blocking the one single white pole that was there prior to them installing the two new ones. And that one wasn't too bad, I guess, it was over to the right.
Is that white pole still there?
No, they removed the white pole,
But then they put up the two brown.
installed a new pole, that was their,
Oh, you must have been
Their
ready
project.
to cry when that went
it
up.
was horrible, yeah, it was horrible. Then they took down our last tree,
Oh.
you know,
And then-
well, not the last tree in the yard, the last tree that blocked the view there, yeah.
And then when they bought the house, the easement wasn't even on the title, so they didn't even realize that that was part of our land.
You
Yeah.
just thought it was open space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, I actually,
So when did you find out?
well, our neighbors, were, you know, when they started installing the poles, that's when, we, contacted Eversource, and, they pulled out an easement from, I guess, the Anna Colony signed in 2024.
No,
Which she,
1921.
1924, when she purchased, when, I guess, she sold the property. I didn't give it.
She didn't know, so you didn't know there was an easement? Why?
No, it wasn't on our deed at all. I knew the utility lines went over it, you
Yeah.
know. And then, you know, when we moved there, 2020, we moved there, and our neighbors were, you know, the whole battle with the trees and everything.
Yeah.
We had the removal of the trees, so I kind of knew Eversource was involved at that time, but I didn't know where
So
the
that's
easement.
your deed, and then that shows it
Yeah,
it's
there's
not on
nothing.
there.
It's not on there. So
Okay.
I have a claim with the title search
Yeah.
company right now. They actually did an appraisal a couple weeks ago, with, you know, going through with that right now.
Oh, so tell me about
Yeah,
that.
I don't know, I didn't get the results on the appraisal.
So
They
you
came
said
to
you
the
have a
house and
claim. When you-
I put a claim in with the title search, because they didn't find it on my deed when I purchased the property. So, but Eversource did find the easement that was signed in 1924 with Anna Colony's signature. I didn't bring that with me, but yeah, it was an old easement.
Wow, they
But
should
it was,
have-
yeah, she did sign it.
Wow.
Yeah, so they had their agreement back then.
I'm just writing some notes here. All right, so the town has you at 735, and you are asking for 600,000. Just curious how you factored that.
Yeah, yeah, no numbers to show on that. I just assumed that it was
So
with a pole.
like a quarter of your land.
A quarter of my
is the
land,
easement that you
yeah.
didn't even.
I
Yeah.
thought maybe, you know,
All right.
it's like a quarter of my land, and isn't when utility poles are your land, I didn't just Google anything, I haven't got a lawyer or anything. Isn't it reduces your estimate by 40% when there's an easement and utility goes?
That I don't know. I know
I
you
don't
have,
know for sure.
I know you have an adjustment on your field card for power lines, but that's just the power lines.
Yeah.
There's no adjustment for towers on your property.
Oh, okay. So
No.
it's just for the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think the pole might have been right off the easement, because it's more,
Like the original
Right.
one.
I have a picture of the original one, if that helps. This is the original one, the white pole.
Okay.
And this is when they were installing it. The white pole was over to the right, so it might be right off the easement, like,
The white pole was probably
so
off,
maybe I
that's
never,
why it's on the power
that's why
line.
they might,
Yeah, well, there's the white pole next to it, yeah.
yeah, they removed that though.
Yeah.
No, but like, to start where it was probably only the power
So the-
lines on the V card or whatever it's called.
On the field
Yeah,
card,
yeah.
That might be why it's
That's-
only lines and not the actual
Right,
tower.
right.
Yeah, because we can't build or we can't.
Yeah. For power lines. Do you have copies of it? Can I keep these for the
Oh,
file?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Well, I think you have this one on that.
I
Yeah,
have
you
it
can
on my
do it. Oh,
phone,
that's fine, yeah.
No,
This is the map thing I had,
I can't.
shows the easement part, or the.
And we
you
don't,
probably
we
have
don't,
that somewhere.
no, we don't have
I think I
that.
got this from the zoning or.
Oh, wait, no, I don't have that. I can make a copy of
Where
that.
is it? There, we're lot 17. No, you can have it. I have another copy at home.
Oh, okay.
Lot 17 is ours, and the easement's right here. I think I got some part, we've been going back and forth with this for a couple of
Okay.
years now.
So that's
They started
you.
the project.
And the easement is here.
Yeah. We're 17, yeah.
All right. So are you the only one that has the poles on your property?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
where do the lines run? Do they run like right over your house?
They run right over the easement stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
don't
they
go
run
over the house
like
at all,
running
no.
across.
Yeah, they run like
Right
this
across,
way.
like
They run
75
this
feet.
way.
If I'm looking out my kitchen window, I can see the poles right there, right, about 75 feet, I guess. I'm just estimating.
And where did they run before? Was it the same?
Oh, they're same
same
wires,
place?
yeah, they're a little higher, the poles,
Mm-hmm.
and there's two of them, yeah.
So
And-
if you had, I mean, and these are way higher, these are 100 feet.
Yeah, and
Compared to the old ones, are they much higher?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the exact height of the old ones
Mhm.
were, but the white actually, believe it or not, blended in better, because when you look up, the brown really stick out, but yeah,
But they
they're
look
horrible
like-
looking.
they
I'm
look
thinking about putting
dirty.
a fence up or.
And then I
I think they do it on purpose.
They
so
do,
that-
because they
yeah.
said it looks
Well,
like
it's like a
trees.
tree, it's just not like a tree. The white ones kind of blend in with the clouds more, you know?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think they
I think
they
the
look
worst
better.
part is actually the bases.
Yeah.
In
yeah,
my opinion.
Yeah, they have like rivets coming up.
Well, the bases
Open
are
call.
just like huge, like
Slabs,
cement
yeah.
blocks, pretty much,
Yeah.
that are the base.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at that photo, you know, it's like the width of a truck.
Yeah. Exactly. Like cause they had the brown poles like, in our yard for a little while, like, you know, laying down, and I could actually fit inside the pole.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're probably about like, diameter, probably about
Wow.
48 inches, at least.
And did they have to get onto your property from the front to like get
No,
back
they
here?
could go on from the back.
Oh.
They have a road that goes behind our yard, and it goes to the substation that's owned by UI. Eversource owns the wires, and the substation's owned by UI.
Oh, well.
And the substation, I mean, it's not too bad, we have a substation for us, but it's.
I think
Oh,
that's just the
yeah.
fact that it's Eversource, but you guys have UI.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put, you're an additional person here, I just wanna write
Oh,
that.
Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Kaylee Pearl.
Is it K-A-L-E-I?
K-A-Y-L-E-E.
K-A-Y-L-E-E.
Yeah.
Prost.
Yeah.
Well, I feel for you, I really do, because that's gonna be a hard sell someday to,
Yeah.
you know, to have to try to sell, if you try to sell your house, it's always gonna be a hard sell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is, yeah. Future.
So listen, we'll do the best we can. You know, it's a 9-member board now, because we have 5 elected members and, 4 alternates. So
Okay.
I'll be presenting your case to the board, and
Okay.
then we will vote on that. And we're gonna start, deliberations sometime probably around the 3rd week of March.
Okay.
And then you'll hear probably sometime in April, I would imagine, yeah, or, you know, it depends on how soon they get the letters up. But, and if you're not happy with that, you can always go to the state, Superior Court, and that's when you would need an attorney. But,
Okay.
and you won't get the results in the letter, why the vote went the way it did, but you can listen to the hearings, and you can tell who voted and how they voted.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can, yeah. All right, so, yeah, I feel for you, because I've seen too many, I mean, the one on Congress, Eastern Turnpike, there's a lot of properties affected by this, and it's terrible what they did. Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but, thank you for bringing the photos, that
Oh.
helps too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking your time.
You're welcome. All right. Okay, the time is 6 644, this is appeal number 425.
Short Village Drive?
Yes.
Got it, okay.
Thank you. Yeah, because I asked for you.
I just left you a message, as a matter of fact.
I saw that, then
Yeah.
I went downstairs, I was here.
Oh.
I was here since like 6:05.
Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so it's 644. This is appeal number 425, 64 Shoreham Village Drive, and this is for Nina and Yuri Saltzman, right?
Tepperman, yes.
Yuri Tepperman.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you vote on this. All right. I'm going to swear you in, Yuri.
Yeah.
If you will raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the information you are about to give concerning the assessment appeal now in question is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Okay. And if you will just sign there. Okay, great. So I know this house because my good friend Dolores Ryan used to live in this house, so I know it very well.
Yes.
And I know that you back up to Route 1.
Yes.
And I know exactly where it is.
That's
So
right.
did you bring, in addition to what is here, did you bring anything else that you
Yes.
can share?
I did.
Okay, good.
I
because
did
we're gonna
bring
need it.
a snippet from assessment from my mortgage company,
Okay,
which is this. So they assessed current value of the property as 951. I think it's still more.
I still think that's high, yeah.
It's still more, but like the assessment that came from the city was $1,040,000, which is,
Yeah.
I think it's ridiculous, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but, so we bought the house 3 years ago.
Did you
for
take
seven-
a home equity line, or you just had them?
No, we did. We
You did.
have mortgage, yeah.
Okay.
We have mortgage. And that's why they keep track of it, because you see there's equity. I didn't take equity out of it, right? Which is mortgage doesn't cover now the whole house because the prices rose.
But you bought in 22, right?
Yes, it was, yes.
Yeah,
For 760.
and then you refinanced, or no?
No.
You just took a home equity line?
You mean how much mortgage?
Well, this is February 2025. Did you take a HELOC on this?
No.
So what is this from? Estimated market value? That's
So this is, we took a mortgage.
yeah,
Right? And we make monthly payments.
yeah.
Right. So mortgage tracks. the-
Oh, and so they
Yeah.
just
So they
I
just track the
see.
value because they
I
always
see.
bug me about
Mr.
taking
Cooper, they
the-
give you what they think the value is.
Exactly, and
Oh,
they would bug me with taking more loans for equity, because I have
Okay.
now more equity, right?
Okay,
Which I don't need, but
yeah,
this is how this comes about, that every time I make a payment, I just open this thing
Yeah.
and it shows.
there it
okay,
is,
there
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
Now, I suspect this is still high because,
Mhm.
they want me to refinance with you to take more money, whatever, but
Mhm.
I'm making good payments, but in reality, right, I personally don't think it's, maybe 900, maybe not, I don't know. We bought it at, so this is the card, right, and, it actually shows there,
Mhm.
so we paid $760 in
Mhm.
2022, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
So before that, I saw the owners
Mhm.
paid 200 less, right?
Mhm.
So, and that was 6 years.
Yeah.
And it was actually the worst years, which is COVID years. Like, that's when everyone kind of tried to move out of city. That's what we kind of did,
Mhm.
right? So in a sense, in the past 3 years, it seems like the house, according to estimators, rose more than in the previous 6 years. It's like it's just kind of.
Here's the thing. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, and
Yeah.
I agree with you. I don't think that your home would sell for $1,041,033 today on where it is in Shoreham Village Drive and backing up to a state highway. What we need are comparable sold properties in the base valuation year. So.
I know, but the thing is, I was, when I spoke on the phone, right, with one of the guys who
Yeah.
called me back, like, it wasn't clear whether it is rated per square footage. This is a small house, 1,600 square feet, right?
Right.
And this is not in perfect condition, so you cannot really, I understand some houses recently sold, it might be an outlier, it might not be an outlier.
Yeah.
There might be a house that sold that,
Yeah,
You know,
but I
who
mean,
knows how it's
Shoreham Village
sold.
Drive, you could use Riverside,
Right.
there's some streets in that, like, west of, like South Benson.
Well, there's a house sold pretty recent, I don't know, like 3-4 months ago, right? And it sold for 1.4 million, but it was like
Well, yeah, no,
2.5 size bigger, right?
you
So
can't.
it's like, I don't know how this was done in the sense like, was it rated per square foot, that they took that house that sold for?
No, what you want to
1.4,
look
you know,
at, because you're asking for 810, what you want to look at is try to find sold comps.
Right. I'm not asking for 810. I thought it was 810 before I saw this, and then like, oh, maybe I put it less. Now, I'm just like, you know, it could be 9, it could be 950, I don't know, but like, it's not a million. That's like,
Yeah,
like when I filed that, I really had to file it like almost in the last day.
yeah,
So I just filed it. I thought it
Yeah.
was 810, and I'm still thinking like, it's 900 is too much.
yeah,
frankly.
yeah,
But then I saw this estimate, maybe I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe it is slightly more, but it's certainly not
yeah.
$1.4 million. So I don't really, at this point, I don't need to stick with 810 or something.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
I'm,
So what
Right.
you need to do is
Right.
find sold comparable properties in the base valuation year, so that, you know, that's like leading up to October 1st, 2025. And so anytime after that, up till
Right.
now, or even a year before that.
right,
So look at things from like, you know, the fall of 2024 all the way up to now. Okay, that anything that's sold around that 800 to 900, and see if you can take those properties and apply it to yours. That's what you need to do.
I don't know many houses of this size. More houses that sold were bigger. That's
Well,
the thing, like they were
I
there
know.
on Benson Road.
But,
so-
all right, but if it's in that 8 to 900 range,
It's a big range, right? Because that,
there are some, I know there are some.
yeah, that's true.
So you just need to print those out and bring them back. So
Okay,
you can put them in
okay.
your file.
Okay,
I would suggest bringing it back and putting it in the file so
okay,
that.
can I do that? Like, because I didn't know how the process works. Do
Yeah.
I need to present everything now? or do I
Instead of
have it-
emailing it, because I don't know that would make it to the file, I would have like paper
Bring it,
copies
right.
and bring it to, yeah.
Okay,
Um,
yeah, I mean, I would appreciate it, like, so I can bring
Yeah.
it, like, I can, like, my license.
and then
office
make
also.
sure that you, reference this number, 425.
So this is the file. And
Yeah.
so when, as soon as possible, I understand, right? It's like,
Yes. Well, who sold, maybe you could ask your realtor who sold it to you.
his name is Michael Jaber.
Oh,
Yeah.
Michael just called me while you were here.
Right.
That's so
Very
funny.
yeah.
That's so funny. Ask Michael, he'll do it for you.
Do what?
He'll get you the comps.
Oh, yeah, I'll give him a call.
Ask him.
Right,
That's
I'll
so
give him a
funny.
call,
He's calling me about another listing, but
Right. I'll
he
give him a
just
call.
called me while
I'll
you're
give him a
sitting
call. It's
here.
just that, you know, I don't think, like, whatever, I just had to, at the process, because like this, like, you have to apply, you
As
know.
soon as
have
you
to
leave,
submit
I'm
it.
gonna tell him, I'm gonna call him and
That's
say,
fine.
Michael,
Fine.
your client was just here, help
Right.
him get those comps.
That would
So
be
that's what you need to do.
great. Okay, I didn't know
And
that,
so
okay.
in that, between that 800 and 900 mark, I think that's where you need to be.
Okay.
And, I mean, even if it's like 950, and it was, you know, because I know that there are some on Riverside that sold, you know, they were in mint condition, moving, beautiful, brand new, everything.
Right.
So you could take that, look at that, and the square footage is somewhere around the same size. Take a look at that, say, well, that's moving condition, new bathrooms, new kitchen, everything. You
Right.
don't have that. Yours is more dated.
Yes, exactly. It wasn't
And then we
fixed up for a while.
adjust from there,
Okay.
okay?
So what's the next step? Like, I can
So
just go by and say this is for to enter the case?
Yeah, so a reference, file number 425,
Yeah,
and bring those comps back and ask them to put it with your file.
okay,
Yeah, and then we'll start deliberating probably sometime around the third week of March,
okay,
and then I'll present your case to the board,
okay.
and then we'll
Yeah, I'll
vote
bring
on
it
it.
early next week.
Yeah,
anyway,
we'll vote on it, and,
Hopefully,
yeah, you have time for next week.
425, okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, I just don't know, like, you know, how best to proceed.
Yeah.
Like, what numbers do you need?
Yeah.
Because again, I thought like, what these guys did where, like, there was a house sold, like, for a huge sum, but it was big house, right?
Yeah.
So they probably took and prorated it per square foot and then applied that square footage to the, whatever this property is.
Yeah, not to
But
worry.
it's a starter home, it's not huge.
Yeah. No, I know the house,
Right.
because my friend Dolores
It's
lives there.
enough for us, it's like, you have 4 people, but,
Well, she raised 5 children.
I have 2.
And they were 3 big boys
Wow.
and 2 daughters, yeah. And
But people back then lived probably differently also.
No,
Like now,
you're right.
I don't know.
No.
I have 2, that's enough, that's small enough, the house.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you
All
so
right,
much.
you're very
I appreciate
welcome. You're okay. The time is 7:03. Oh, we're not too far off of our 7 o'clock. Yeah, we're back on schedule. 7:03, and this is file number 427, Tara Dunnigan, and the address is 240 James Street. Tara, I'm going to swear you in if you raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. I didn't get a chance to look this over, but let's see what we have here. All right, so you had an informal hearing for 879, so they reduced you down to 862.8, right? Okay, yeah, big whoop. And they reappraised it to 862, yeah, okay, believe still the high and appraised value of other homes that's sold, 10, okay, examples. All right, so you have comps that, so this is you?
That is me.
Okay. Your cute little 832 square foot house.
I know, some apartments in Manhattan are larger.
Oh, my goodness. All right, 240 James. Where on James, how far down on James is it?
So I would say it's about 2/3 of the way down towards Veris Park.
Yeah. Okay.
Or a third away from Veris Park.
Okay. 62.8. Okay. And this is 2 bedrooms.
Yes.
It's a cape. Is your second floor finished?
It is. So it has the 2 bedrooms on the second floor and a very petite bathroom.
32. And it's one bath only.
Only 1 bath.
So there's no half bath on the first floor.
No, you could probably sit on the toilet and wash your hands at the same time.
Yeah, so that's a pain. Every time you want to use the bathroom, you got to go upstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Incentive for being healthy and mobile.
But
that's an incentive for being healthy and mobile.
Yeah, exactly. All right. What did you, you provided comps,
So I did look at Zillow during the time that you mentioned that. And I provided the Zillow in there, and noted right around when October was, going back. Also looked at some homes in the area that were sold during that time. And noticed that their prices were included. There was one on Alden Street and then one also on Welsh Terrace.
All the 73 Alden. Did you include a printout?
I think I did.
There. Okay, no photo though. I'll have to look that up. 73 Alden. And
that sold for $705.
So that was the tear down, right?
Yes. And mine, I think.
Yours is going to be a tear down too.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because I'm also in the flood area.
Yeah. So. Exactly. What do you pay in flood insurance?
I probably pay around $2,000.
crazy.
Yeah.
Or you'll definitely be in a flood, be a tear down. And let me see, this was in
That was September of 2025.
September 2025, sold for $7.5. I'm just curious, did they, let's see, because I noticed, let's see. Oh, you have your, yeah, I want to see what they did with your improvements. Improvements 50. You know, this is so interesting, and I think this is so wrong. So I don't know if you realize this, but they took your appraised value. Wait a minute. This is, yeah, they took your appraised value. Let me see, the 2025 appraised value of your improvements is $50,700. But if you look back, did you used to be 867,600? 870? No, I see. That was before. That was the old. No, okay. Yeah.
My value was.
So in 2024, it was 56,200. So they actually lowered your improvements instead of making them higher. So what that does to you in a floodplain, it means that because if you wanted to expand your house, if you wanted to do any improvements to your house, the FEMA rule is you can only do 50% of the assessed value of your dwelling, of your improvements. So for instance,
so instead of lowering my land, they lowered my.
Yeah, and
that's terrible.
we were talking about this. It's making it harder for you to make any improvements because right now your assessment is 30 of your improvements is 35,490. So it would be half of that. That's all you could do. That's all you could do. And you used to be 39,340. We've noticed that they did this to, I think they're doing this to a lot of properties in the floodplain because what they want you to do, they want it to be a tear down.
Right.
So that it would force everybody to become FEMA compliant. But it makes no sense to me when everybody is, going up like the average of 64% in value. Why would they reduce your improvements? Doesn't make any sense. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to make note of that. That's one of those things. Okay, so Alden Street tear down. What's the other one?
The other one was on Welsh Terrace.
Yeah.
And that was sold in March of 2025 for $619.
Uh, 57 Welsh. That's an LLC. Oh, was that? Did they go up with the second floor on that? And let me look that up. 57 Welch. Because you haven't driven by that to see. Sorry, it's taking,
No.
it's asking me to, giving me a code to get back in, probably because I'm in this building instead of being, all right, tax 57 Welch. See what that is. Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay. And that's a three bedroom. And that's one bath, but that's a 1,219 square foot house. That's bigger than yours. And that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
This sounds good.
I'm just trying to see, like, where this could be. Yeah, this could be the one that they went up with a second floor.
Already, they did it?
Well, they bought it and immediately, yeah.
It makes sense because it does have enough, it has a
Let me
little bit more downstairs. I'm surprised they could do a second floor with the percentage. Like, aren't you, like, limited to the percentage that you can add on based on the total?
Let me see, flood. Let me look at the floodplain. Yeah. Yeah, no. They just did it to something over there. They went up with the second floor. Good. Well, what they might have done is filled in the basement.
Okay.
Because if you do that, then you're not, then you are FEMA compliant. All right, so this sold for, what, it's small, $619?
Yes.
Yeah, that was in rough shape too. $619 in March 2025. Okay, here we go. All right, so
I'm trying to be fair. Like, I'm not looking to have it reduced.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be fair to what the value is. And I just think it's originally it was, what, 880 almost, and now it's 860.
Yeah,
it really just seems like it's
and then,
just over.
And then, how big is your lot?
My lot is like,
oh, you're .14, so you're a smaller lot. You're not even like you're a quarter of an acre. And you're a 2-bedroom. You're not a 3-bedroom.
Yeah, and the back, I think the back size is, and it doesn't tell you what the back size is, but it's definitely a petite home. Obviously they've reduced the value of the home and not the land, so they
well, in September of 25, somebody paid $705 for that tear down. And let me just look that up. I just want to get a visual on that. Okay. Alden. I'm trying to remember which one that was.
Oh, it's this one.
Oh, the ranch, yeah.
No, they didn't tear it down. I just walked by it yesterday. It just has been, the awnings were taken down and it's been repainted.
Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Who listed that? What is Tom Fitzpatrick? Well, that was 2 bedrooms too, and 1 full bath.
It's bigger, so 100 square feet.
2 bedroom, 1 bath, and that was 1104 square feet. Oh, so it's not, but it is owned by Phoenix Construction.
I swear I just thought that it was, unless I'm imagining it, but I thought it was just painted white with black trim around the window.
Well, maybe it's somebody is using it as an investment property until they,
right,
and renting it out until they build on it. But that's a good comp. 705.
Yeah, so the street right behind mine.
So, all right, so do you think you want to appeal for that same price as they were exactly a 2 bedroom, 1 bath at 705?
I would agree to that, yes.
All right, let's see what we can do. And the fact that I don't like what they did with that reduction on the,
No,
I don't think that's fair to you. Yeah.
I don't think sometimes homeowners understand
they don't.
that. I didn't understand that. I didn't even notice it. I think I would just focus on the other.
Well, you gave us a couple of good comps, Tara, and
well, I really appreciate your time and the effort.
My pleasure.
I do value the work that your team does, and
well, I've been selling real estate now for 28 years, and I have the expertise to give to this appeals board. So I feel like, they need people like me and other realtors and appraisers and attorneys who know how to do this. And, so it's a way to give back,
I'm glad it.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, the time is 7:25. I'm elected, but it's still a volunteer position. I mean, we don't get paid, in other words. All right, the time is 7:25. This appeal is number 667, 414 Buena Vista Road. I am Helene Daly, and we are, the appellant is Patricia and Bruce Hutchinson. So Patricia is the appellant, and Bruce is also in attendance.
Actually, Todd.
Daly,
Oh,
this is my son.
Todd.
My
Husband is deceased.
Hutchinson, same name, last name, okay. I'm going to swear you in, so if you raise your right hand, do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, to help you God?
Yes.
You do? Okay. And if you will just sign right there next to the X.
I'll get this thing as well.
I forgot how to write.
Okay. All right, I've just had one after another, so I haven't even had a chance to look over your appeal, but let's just review. The town has you valued at $838,300, and you are asking for $729, correct?
Yes.
Right? Okay. So why don't you go ahead and tell me about your, first of all, it's a beautiful little street. I love Buena Vista, and 1922 house. I live in a 1919 house, so I get it. I love these old houses. So pretty, beautiful. So what did you? How did you come to your value?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, just looking at surrounding properties, they're all similar age. The neighborhood is built at the same time. But this is my mom's parcel. It's fairly small when you see it's highlighted.
Is that it? I have a copy of that in here.
I think you do. This one doesn't really copy well because of the color. But it's basically a town plot. It's a little bit different than this map.
Okay, this is yours right here, right?
And then this is our neighbor behind my mom's house, 94 Churchill, it's assessed at 806 by the town. These numbers aren't not always correct. It's from Zillow or something.
This one?
This one is 94.
806. Oh, okay. Okay, 94. I
more
see.
than twice the size of her property.
And that's on Churchill?
Correct.
Okay.
And I wrote it there, 94.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But you can see it here too. It's substantially larger. And then if you go across the street on Buena Vista from my mom's house to 401 Buena Vista, it's also a fairly large lot, about twice the size of hers. And the house I think it has 2 bathrooms instead of 1.5. You know, the one behind her has been renovated substantially. Big additions.
This one?
Yeah, on Churchill, yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, the one on
I
Churchill.
think I know this house. I think I remember that house. Does that have like a driveway that comes in and goes under the house in the back?
It does have a driveway next to it, and you can see it here. This is a picture from my mom's backyard. There's a huge addition on the back, which isn't huge,
I think
but
I
they'll
do remember that. Yeah.
And there's another fireplace, another chimney, so they've got two fireplaces now. And I just feel like when you look at the value that Vision assessed for theirs, which is 806, and the other large lot property, which is 777, and then you go to a much smaller lot like my mom has, where the driveway is right up against the neighbor's houses, and the fact that the neighbor has to use her driveway when they want to paint their house, when they want to do
Have the windows cleaned.
when they're cleaning the windows, whether they block my parents' car in the driveway, when they're doing maintenance and so forth.
They also put a propane tank when they did their kitchen, and so the propane company comes and parks in my driveway.
Oh, wow.
To fill their tank.
So she has a shared driveway, and then in the back of her yard, there's a garage that goes right on her property. And again, she can't really garden back there because they need access to their garage.
6 inches of it is their property.
Let's see, what is this field card for? 401 Buena Vista.
I've got one here. The blue one's my mom's, and these are the other houses you were talking about.
I feel like anything we say to you is difficult because you listen to this stuff.
Oh, no, believe me, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so that's the one across the street. Okay.
I feel like the little kids complaining about, oh, my neighbor got a candy and I didn't get one.
Well, it's exactly what happened.
You know what, this is what I always tell, and I've had people say that to me, well, how, that didn't appeal. It's like, well, why is that fair to anybody else? It's like, look, we all have the ability to come before the board and appeal your taxes. If you don't do it, that's on you. That's your bad. Like we all have we're all in the same standing. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. Go ahead, pay your higher taxes if you want to. All right, so you've got a comparison of land and the size of the lots. Okay.
And the home sizes are fairly comparable, and the conditions, I'd say, of these would be substantially better than my mom's.
Yeah, they've had major renovations.
I mean, they had an outdoor fireplace, but another $60,000.
Were any of them sold in the face valuation year? Do you have any sold?
I had one that was marketed recently or sold recently, and it was, I don't know if it's been closed on yet, but it's down, it's 2 blocks down, so it's the only one that's really been on the market recently. But it was $729, and it has a larger lot. The house size is a little bit smaller, but it has the same number of bathrooms. Again, it's not a shared driveway, and there's room to work on your house without having the neighbors put a ladder in your yard. But this was at 232 Churchill. And it's,
that's right, where, my daughter lives on Churchill, so this is right where you come in off of, Riverwoods. It's almost like straight ahead.
Exactly.
The brick house, yeah.
And it has a quarter-acre lot.
But there are some other souls in that, I mean, that you can, where you're located, that's a pretty wide area for you to look in. And,
well, this is 2 blocks away.
I know, but it's also a cape. So I kind of would want to see you with some colonial. Let me just look here.
What's the one across the street that's?
Was it a sell or something?
Sold recently.
Or on the market recently, I don't know.
I'm just gonna.
I don't see any for sale signs on your street right now. It's not that
All right, let me just see what I can find here.
But even so, I mean, if you look at a house value now, you're looking at, we're at a bubble, but also right after the COVID where you got a substantial amount of New Yorkers moving out to Connecticut, so the prices are artificially inflated.
I know. Closed. All right, let's see. We want to go from like,
base taxes on inflation.
we want to go from, we want to go back, let's go back to July 2024 to colonials. Neighborhood. I'm looking at my MLS. Get out of here.
This is about the word Cape Cod. I wouldn't let them list our first house as a Cape Cod.
Let's see.
Well, that's in a way more desirable houses than older person. More people on low level.
It's got the second floor.
Yeah.
A lot more paying for it, too, huh?
And right, so you want to get to. See what we come up with.
The one across from her is at 777,000. And these are your new numbers, by the way. There's some appraisals.
They did a lot of work on that one, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, again,
add, okay. Style. Colonial. All right, let's see how many it comes up with. 17 matches. All right. Sorry, it's a little tedious on my phone to do it like this, but.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have that one. That was the only one I saw for sale.
Agent 3 across. Okay. Let's see what I can find here. I should put in square footage too. What is your square footage? Should narrow this down a little bit. What's your square footage? Your square footage is 2,700. Okay. Square foot.
$317 Stratfield Road. This just popped up on mine.
Now I've got.
This one's 730.
I'm gonna take that square footage out because it's only bringing me down to 1.
What's the square footage on that one?
I don't know.
How many windows?
Got 4 windows. Either 2. We've got 3. This is 2,600 square feet. It's showing
Stratfield Road, yeah, okay.
130,000.
Edgewood Place is actually, well, it's smaller. Okay.
This one says 2,652.
Yeah, let me write that down.
From 1914.
317.
Want me to write it on our stuff?
And when did that sell? It sold for $730.
No idea.
Let me just see. Sedan Terrace, Euclid, all of these are smaller. Okay. All right, here's 190 Stratfield Road. That's 2,000 square feet. It's a little smaller. 2,084 square feet, and that sold for $669 in August of 24. It's a little too small. Montauk Street. Brookview Avenue. Wilson. Euclid. Park Avenue. Valley Road. Oh, here's one. All right, here, 145 Buena Vista. There you go. 145 Buena Vista. Closed in September of 2025 for $750,000. And that was 21 square feet. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. That's a good one. Right. Let me just see. This is a little small.
This one for $730 is sold in 23.
When in 23?
Okay, so event sold 6/29/23, so almost in July. 735.
All right, here's one on Brookview.
And it was 679 two months earlier.
Here's one on Brookview. 165 Brookview. That is 28 square feet. And that's sold for shoot, let me go back to that's sold for in August of 24 for $662,500. I'm going to look at the interiors of these two, but that's two good ones right there. What else did you get?
The only one I have is from, I was just noticing that it actually jumped in price within a few months, but it was at $679 and jumped to $730 in 2023.
But that's just a Zillow Investor. That's just an estimate. I was told.
Yeah, the actual sale.
What number?
The house number was that one that I showed you. It was 317 Stratfield Road.
Okay. Okay.
I thought maybe that was too old.
I'd have to look that up and see.
It's 6/29/23. So it's in
and
July.
What does they have? What's the square footage of that?
It's 2,500. 2652.
All right. Okay. So you got 4 good counts right there.
This is 3 baths. You have 1.5 baths.
So you got 730, you got 669, you got 750, and 662.5, and you're asking to go to 729. So just tell me about the interior of your house.
I took pictures. I asked her first if I could take pictures.
You know what? If you could print those pictures out.
I'm afraid to ask. I don't think she wants
we don't want it published.
But that's going to help you. I mean, it's not, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I can, I just have one little printer. This was one of my neighbors' yard. This is.
Or you could just email it. If you could email them to the assessor's office and reference his file number 667.
I can do that. All right, so this is my neighbor's, one of the neighbor's driveways. So just to give you an idea how close the houses are, they're extremely close. They used to, not to quibble, but they used to bump into this fence all the time. Their kids lived in it. Finally it fell over like just before this one.
Oh, wow.
Brand new when I moved in.
Oh.
Anyway, and then this is to give you an idea. This is my mom's driveway, and that's the other neighbor's house.
Yeah.
So as opposed to these two homes,
Yeah.
they're assessed for less. They have substantial room on every side to work on. These people have to stage everything in my mom's driveway and block in my dad. We couldn't even get him to the hospital when we needed to. So
the people who got the fence also paved my yard. They took a foot off my yard.
Oh, boy.
Made it into their driveway.
Yeah, because she left a little buffer of grass on the other side of her fence, and so
they took it.
Yeah, they didn't have to. They did probably did right over it.
No matter what I said.
So this is the garage that is immediately in her backyard, in the garden. Well, it was there, but it does get trampled when they work on the garage. That's neighbor's house.
So
this is her garage. We're going to get to the inside.
Oh,
okay. I'll try to flip fast. This shows and I got the garage, but this is inside her garage. The middle of the floor is concrete, but all the wood is set on actual soil. It's on
so there's no sill plate. It's sinking. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And we get animals coming in. This is a picture from inside going
But the last time it was appraised, they were appraised as excellent. And our neighbors who had been just redone as poor. So we're already.
I'm familiar. Mine is like that too.
And then she had an issue where her house was hit by a tree. I put a branch, but it was a tree that fell, and it did a lot of damage inside the house. And apparently, it did something to the plumbing because immediately after there was a leak in the wall. So she basically shut off water. She shut off water to her second floor, and doesn't use the second floor bathrooms because it leaks into the wall. But this is when the branch hit the tree hit the side of the house. It actually just
my gosh!
right away.
Wow!
Ripped the wallpaper.
I had to have the roof redone.
I don't know if you're familiar with glass, but that's a large section of that.
Oh yeah, I know. I have it too. Plaster wall. Yeah.
And that hasn't been fixed, but it's still the way it is.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then this is the back room. I put it down as not really renovated. I don't know what terms I used, but I put something like not fixed up, and it's not heated. But this is one of the walls in there. I think it's original, very close to old cabinets. And it adds the square footage of the house, but it's not really usable for enjoyment, I'd say.
Yeah.
And this is her hatchway, which is metal, which is rusted, and I tried to take a picture of a hole that's in the metal hatch. Where you need to get a new one of those.
And your bathrooms are dated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's no original.
And she did have the house painted a year or two ago. Was it a year ago?
It was 2 years for your father.
Anyway, the paint's already coming off the one area. This is from the water that the issue. I think
wow.
Doing something to the wall. I don't know. It peeled there. Anyway, that's her.
My husband had Parkinson's disease. I was taking care of him at home when that house goes downhill.
No, that is hard.
Probably 20 years.
Wow.
But yeah, I can send pictures of this.
No, I apologize.
Yeah, if you want, no need to apologize. If you want to email those to the, and ask them to put it with your file, that would be helpful.
Do it tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're not going to get to this. We're not going to start deliberations on this till probably the third week of March.
Is it better to drop off pictures or do you email? It's okay.
Well, if you can drop them off.
That's the other print out, I guess.
Yeah, right. Otherwise, you can email them, or you could do both. Then you're covering your bases. Make sure that that file, that it gets to the right file. Right. Yeah. So I'll make note of that you're adding photos to it.
When you look across at this house across, you're familiar with it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's just so much room around their house across the street with their large lot, whereas my mom's got a house,
Yep.
like a stone's throw or arm's reach, I guess.
Yep.
62 feet across Napa and reduced to 60.
All right, and then, so I'll be presenting your appeal to the board, and I'll do the best I can, and start, due deliberating, and hopefully we can get you that appeal granted, okay? And if you're not happy with it's a 9-member board that votes, so if you're not happy with the results, you can always go to the state Superior Court, and that's your last stop, okay? All right, thank you for your time.
You look so
I am, 100%.
But this could be a married name too.
Oh, yeah, no, that's my name, yeah. I never took my ex-husband's name because I didn't like it.
You go to the Daily Club?
I do. I know. Okay, the time is 7:52, and this is appeal number 581. This is for 1280 Merritt Street, Art and Bonnie Rotelli, and I'm going to swear you in. So if you raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear that the information you shall give concerning the assessment appeal now in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Okay, there you go. Sign right there. Okay. So I haven't even had a chance to look over your file, but why don't you go ahead and jump right in and tell me.
All right. Well, simply stated, I think the assessment and the appraisal analysis really, really inflated.
So just to review, the town has you at 739.3, and you're asking for 495, right? That's appraised value or assessed value?
Appraised.
Appraised, okay.
So I guess I'll just start off with, I obviously put some comps in the original piece, but Bonnie said we were able to bring some additional pieces, so we did some additional work. So I want to add that to the mix. I'm going to start off with somebody that's not on there. That's my next door neighbor.
Yeah.
He listed his house in June. He's got 2,040 square feet of living space. He's got 4,564 gross space. He's got a pool, new roof, solar, beautiful large sunroom addition with a fireplace, 3 bedrooms upstairs. Listed his house in June for $775,000. I thought that was high, but he got nothing. Lowered it to $745,000. Still nothing. Pulled it off the market. I juxtaposed that to
I remember that house. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's changed hands a few times, but each time it's gone up pretty considerably. But I think so. He pulled his off. So I'll juxtapose that to our house, which is 1,168 square feet of living space.
2 bedrooms, right?
It's two bedrooms, correct?
1.5.
Yeah. Yep. So we have half his house, and honestly, there's probably not a single room in our house you could have a party of more than 6 people in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of odd that somebody would say that our house is worth $739,000 to me. I say in a way fantastic, but I just can't see it.
Yeah.
And I'll say ironically and most likely very bogus, but I thought it was just a fun coincidence that this came in 2 weeks ago. I got an offer on my house from Mike Robber in Westport for $437,000. And I was like, how serendipitous is that, Bond? That's what we got. Now, again, I'm sure this is garbage, but still, I just thought it was funny because he's going to be shocked when I counter 7% higher.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the process here is. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna net. I just don't see there being a way that unless you picked our house up and you put it down here, Maybe in Greenfield Hill, this house is gonna go for that value. Our estimate, I know we said 495, I'm thinking probably it's like, it's somewhere in that range, 500,000. It's a 2-bedroom. It's not a great family house. We bought it when we were, 24 years old. It was our starter home 24 years ago.
Yeah.
It's a
nice starter home too.
It's a 3-story walkout, basement walkout. It's
You think you're probably a tear down?
No, I don't think so. But to me, it's a niche
You've got
house.
a third of an acre, so
But
you could be a
it's
tear
40. It's 41 square linear feet street
Okay.
facing.
Oh, okay.
They built our house sideways on the property to fit it in.
Yeah.
Now, the people, what I know is they built our house in 1920, my neighbor's house, the one I was just talking about. I was actually at a town meeting years ago, planning and zoning meeting, to fight one of our early 830G applications on Homeland, and I learned that our house was built they built it for the grandmother. And that's why, probably why they built it sideways.
Oh,
and
yeah,
they gave
yeah.
us that back property, which is all unusable,
Mm.
but it's,
It's woods that just go down into the river.
Okay. Would you say like maybe a third of that or half of your property is sloped like that?
Oh, my whole property is sloped, but I would say.
Yeah, our property
Yeah.
goes down on a hill,
Yeah.
so our whole driveway goes down like this.
Our backyard is still sloped, but it's a little bit level, and then we have a detached garage, which is, and a detached driveway in front of it, which is just paved in front of it. And then it just goes down. And then it's just wood, which is, all the trees that have fallen down there, all the trees that we've had to remove, you can't get them out without a crane.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So anything that goes down there, it's like, hey, take whatever you can off the top and leave the rest, because I'll let it rot.
So would you say it's like half of that acreage or a
I would
third of
say
the
more
acreage?
it's probably, let's conservatively say half.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's not buildable.
Yeah.
You can't.
So
Okay.
in what I sent you, or what I just added to this, because
The spreadsheet.
I really, quite honestly, the original comps that I sent, we did that very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent a little bit more time, but I looked really within a few hundred yards of the house.
Uh-huh.
So what I did was I looked at, I looked at houses that were probably closer to the range of where they assessed us. And I'm seeing more desirable, bigger houses, more bedrooms and baths, selling on an average of $776,000. So that's that first section right there. It's about $776,000 on average, which is $512 per square foot, $120 less per square foot than our appraised value. The houses that I would consider closer to ours, which are the second column right here.
37 Rena Place.
Yep, the Rena column, that area, that's $493,000 to $641,000 in the relevant time period. They're all 3 bedrooms except for one, which is 4. And they're averaging $182,000 less than my appraised value, which is $450 per square foot. That's $177 less per square foot than our house is appraised. I mean, whether or not you guys can agree that our number is low, or you think we're crazy in the number that we're coming up with, I really hope you agree that the number they gave us was super high.
Yeah. Well,
and
because even just the first two, Homeland and Rena, that both of those square footages are closer to what you have, but they're both 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bath and 2 baths.
No. There is the outlier, that 80 Brook Ridge. That's an outlier, but that's also a quarter of an acre, a quarter of an acre. So it's one of the bigger lots in the area. Even though we're about a third, but the last 3 houses on our street are odd-shaped lots.
Yeah, but it's like your lot, you can't. Half of it's non-buildable and slopes. So
yeah, I mean it's on stream, so I don't know where the wetlands start.
Condition factor on there for that?
What's that?
Looking to see if you have a condition factor. No, you don't. On your field card for that land being.
Meaning that something that says you can't build on it?
No, that's just that you wouldn't be able to expand on it or build on it because it's so sloping that you wouldn't be able to do anything back there. Right?
No, I can't imagine. It's also, I don't know where the wetlands start, because there's the Horsebrook Tavern, or Hearst Tavern Brook, rather, that cuts through our backyard.
So what was the address of the one, I know what you're talking about, the one on Merritt Street.
I have a
that they
lot
just
of the
took off.
field cards from the comps that we put on that sheet.
Oh,
If you
okay,
need them.
good, yes, I do.
Okay.
What was the guy that just took his house off the market, what?
Oh, that was, for 1280, he is 1270.
I don't have his field cards.
That's fine. I can look it up. I'll have it. I'll have an MLS information with you.
You know, when you look at a lot of the houses around us, you know, I'll just give you this so you can see what I'm talking about. Everything around us is bigger. Like, we are right there.
Yeah.
And we're surrounded by much bigger, you know, much bigger homes.
You can see that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
I love the house, but I just, and I'd love to sell it to somebody. If somebody were to offer me that, I'd be like, yeah, done. But
Yeah.
I
No, it's a cute little house. It's cute. And that's so interesting that it was built sideways like that, but then you got the story. You got the back,
she
yeah,
came
the
up to me.
history.
This commissioner came up to me after and was like, you live at my grandma's house, and she's much older than me. She goes, so she told me the history of the house and how they terraced off some of as it goes down, they use horses to terrace off little areas, and
it was fascinating.
but it's funny because our detached garage is made with the same cinder block as my next door neighbor's house, which tells me that somebody generously gave us, because his property is one of the smaller lots, but,
I want to pull the two that I really think are good here.
You know, and I thought you were supposed to be able to search on that Vision software, the sales thing, and nothing would come up for me. I tried it on 2 different devices just in case I was doing something wrong or it didn't like one of my computers, and nothing. Like, it was like nothing matches your search, and I did a pretty broad search, so.
Yeah. Well, and it's interesting because what they, we've asked the assessor for comps and hasn't given them to us because he doesn't want to give it to us. He's got them, but he doesn't want to give them to us.
It would have been interesting to know what comps they were using to come up with these.
Yeah, well, and I've had people tell me that they asked, I can't find the one for Homeland here. Is that in here? Maybe while we're here. So, this is all the, I don't know if you looked at this list. If you go on the assessor's website, these are all the list of sales that they used, and because they're not going to give you individual comps, but they okay.
Did I print the right one?
Wait, this is St. George Place, but where's?
A top series, that's not?
Oh, hold on, yeah, there it is, I'm sorry. Okay.
I get confused if the current owner is different.
Yeah,
It threw me off when I was looking at it, like, what am I doing wrong, but.
Okay. So if you look on their site and you want to know what comps they use, they'll direct you to this. Like here, click here for all the sales used. Well, it's residential sales by location, residential sales by style and living area, residential improved sales by neighborhood and location, and then vacant land sales. So and it's all over the place. Then you have to go through and say, all right, well, that's in my neighborhood, that's in my neighborhood, or that's my style, and it's tedious. But it's right here. So they also, if you notice, some of these I started highlighting them, they go back to October of 2023. So I'm telling people, hey, if you find a comp that goes back to October 2023, bring it in, because this is what this is what they're using, so we can use it too. Now they'll say they timestamp that, an appraiser will timestamp that to bring it to, the base valuation year, but the timestamp isn't that much more. So, that's another way of looking at comps too. That's where they supposedly have gotten all of their information.
Speaking of timestamps, all of our information is based on the 10/1/25 and prior.
So we're 10/1/24 to 10/1/25.
Right.
Yeah.
And prior. Well, I say that with my house because, if anybody drives by our house, you're gonna see a roof that was replaced in late October of 25. So,
Yeah.
because it was at the end of its life, but everything we have in there is based on the state range that we were given.
Good. All right, well, I like those two comps. I just anticipate, that, because that's.
Which ones were they?
What's that?
They're the Homeland, and what was the other one?
Homeland and Rena.
We had
Which
3
Rena?
Rena.
3?
Oh, the one, 37 Rena.
Okay.
Yeah. When you look at Fairfield prices, even 495, you're even looking at like condos. They're just so low. So I'm just telling you that I will present this and we'll try to get you as close to that as possible. It may be a case of a partial appeal, but I agree with you. At 739 is too high. It's just too high.
No.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know what the right number is. I mean, that's why we looked and it's like, I have no idea. But I just know, 739 is.
Maybe it'd be somewhere in the fives. Maybe it's somewhere in the low fives. But it's definitely, I do agree that 739 is too high.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll do our best to get this down for you. And, we have 911 appeals this year.
Are you going in order? Are we really gone through 581 as of tonight?
No, because I've had I started with number 652. No, I don't know how they're sending them out. Honestly, I don't know how they're doing it.
Interesting.
It's just.
I was like, wow, you guys really flew. I tried to listen to some of the ones from Monday. And,
you can listen to them already?
Just Monday.
Oh.
And it's actually sort of, you can't tell. I thought we were going to be in front of a whole board.
Well, we used to do that. We did that when we had like 100, 150.
Yeah.
But now it's just too many. So there's 9 of us. There's 5 elected members and then 4 alternates.
Okay.
So we need to just crank through these as fast as we can. Yeah.
Well, we thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Try to do the best we can. I'm going to end this recording.